It's Medicosis Perfectionalis, continuing our series about bleeding and coagulation disorders. In the previous video, we have talked about urokinase. Today, it's time for the fibrin degradation products, also known as FDPs, and the fibrinogen degradation products, also known as FDPs, when the fibrin fibers are destroyed and converted into ugly, useless fragments. With that being said, now let's get started. Here are just a few of my previous videos about bleeding and coagulation, so please subscribe and save this playlist. Hemostasis has many steps. We are here. Fibrinolysis is the process of breaking down those fibrin fibers. Don't leave plasmin free because it's crazy. Put it in an inactive form called plasminogen. Then you depend on an enzyme called TPA or urokinase to activate plasminogen into plasmin. Then plasmin can destroy and break down fibrin into fibrin degradation products and fibrinogen into fibrinogen degradation products and the stabilized fibrin into the D-dimer. So the plasmin digests fibrin into fibrin degradation products and fibrinogen into fibrinogen split products and digests 5 and 8, 2 and 12. Please get my 50 hematology cases. They are available on patreon.com/medicosis. They are really helpful in the topics of bleeding and coagulation disorders. Some of them are really difficult, so I've warned you. So here's the whole story. Morning glory: intrinsic and extrinsic coagulation pathways, activating prothrombin into thrombin, activating fibrinogen into fibrin. Plasminogen is getting incorporated within the fibrin fibers. TPA and urokinase will convert plasminogen into plasmin. Plasmin will convert fibrin into fibrin degradation products. The stabilized fibrin into D-dimer. The fibrinogen into fibrinogen degradation products. Fibrin degradation products or fibrin split products. You have fibrin. It's going to be degraded into fibrin degradation products. Fibrinogen is going to be broken down into fibrinogen degradation products. Who does both of these? Plasmin. And the degradation products of fibrin or fibrinogen are called FDPs. Those are garbage fragments and the kidney will take care of them because they are water soluble. Excellent. Measured by latex agglutination, I don't care. We detect the fragments resulting from degradation of the fibrin and fibrinogen. So when you say FDPs in the plasma of a patient, it means there was a fibrin clot there. In cases of DIC, you have increased fibrinolysis and increased FDPs, of course, because they are the result of fibrinolysis. They act as potent circulating anticoagulants. They will lead to bleeding. And in DIC, you have bleeding from every single orifice of your body, which is horrible. In primary hyperfibrinolysis, a group of disorders, you have increased fibrinolysis leading to increased FDP and D-dimer. You're gonna bleed. Fibrin degradation products, they inhibit platelet aggregation and they act as potent anticoagulants. This will lead to bleeding. Remember, disseminated intravascular coagulation. Yep, you bleed from every single orifice of your body. It's time for a quiz, man. What's the single best screening test for DIC? Let me know down below the comments and the answer will be in the next video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, hit the bell, follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Get my notes, get my cases on patreon.com. Thank you for watching. This is Medicosis Perfectionalis. Be safe, stay happy, and study hard.